What's up guys, Rob from ClicksGeek, and in today's video I just want to shoot a really fast video actually, just going through target impression share bidding strategy, because I keep getting a lot of questions about how this works and what it is, and it's actually really simple. It's just you're gonna just use your bidding strategy you're gonna set is telling Google how much percentage of the impression share you want. So if you don't know what impression share is, we're gonna go into our party bus campaign right here, example campaign, and you can see I have the search impression share column. So search impression share is the impressions you received on the search network divided by the estimated number of impressions you were eligible to receive. So let's say you have a 50% impression share. What that means is Google's not showing your ads 50% of the time. So out of every 100 searches for all your keywords combined, your ads are only showing 50 times out of those 100. So that's why it's important that you always try to get as close to 100 as possible of impression share for your keywords, because we want to make sure that our ads are being served to the correct audiences. Now, Google rolled out this bidding strategy where you can tell them, like, hey, listen, you do all the bidding, and I just want to make sure that my ads are showing 100% of the time, 90% of the time, 85% of the time, whatever you set it at. So if you want to set this up, I'm just going to walk you through it really quick and show you how to do it. So you log in your campaign. You can see here we're at the ad group level. Come down to settings. You're going to go into your settings. You're going to go into bidding. And you can, obviously, I'm going to change bid strategy. Select it directly. And here, right here is target impression share. We'll pull that up. And I'm just going to kind of just walk you through this real quick. It's going to give you a little synopsis of what it is. Target impression share automatically sets your bids to increase your ad's chances of appearing in the search page area you select. The strategy you select here will be applied to this campaign only. All right, so something to keep in mind when you're doing this too is that you're letting Google bid. So Google is going to be the one who is setting your bid. So you have to be careful, because if you're not careful, Google's going to start bidding wildly per clicks. I mean, I've seen target impression share Google bidding $100 clicks for something in like the plumbing niche or something like that. So it can get a little crazy. All right, but just keep that in mind. So we'll get to this point, but you can actually prevent them from doing that. So target impression share is our bid we selected. Where do you want your ads to appear? This is really important. Anywhere on the search results page, that could mean the top or the bottom. Top of the search results page is obviously just the top, or absolute top is like basically number one, number two, like right up on top, right above organic. So you have to decide which you want to choose here. I usually just do top of the page. We'll test with that first. Here is where you tell Google how much percentage you want of the impression share. So obviously we want to start out as close to 100 as possible. Let's see what 90 brings us. And here, this is really important. So maximum CPC bid limit. Essentially what this is doing is telling Google, listen, you can bid for me, but I do not want you spending $150 on a click. So here's your max per click that you're allowed to spend. All right, so it kind of just reins them in from what I was talking about earlier, where I've seen people who don't have this go wild, and they can be bidding $100 plus, and you don't want that. So here you can say so let's say party bus niche, it's not that expensive. So let's tell Google, hey, you can bid, but I don't want you spending more than $45. And that's it. That's all you do. Click save. And now Google is ready to rock. They're going to do as best as they can to auto bid for you to get you 90%, as close to 90% or more as possible at the top of the results for your bids. And they're not going to spend more than $45 per click. So their highest limit that they can spend for you is $45. Now you have to really let this run and assess the data and see what comes back, because this might be too low. All right, and then you might not be getting anywhere close to 90%. So if that's the case, after a week of running, you're gonna have to come back in here and you're gonna have to raise this. Maybe do like 65 or whatever. I don't know. You really got to look at what your data says and then adjust accordingly to that. All right. So I hope this video helps. If you guys have any questions about target impression share, bidding strategy, or anything of that nature, drop that in the comment section below this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And I'll also include a copy of our ebook, 5 Hacks to Increase Your AdWords ROI. I'll drop that in the description below this video. Thanks, guys.